Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic day. If you are a Sorc today, you're having an amazing day. Because Doomsday is going to go from Doomsday, boss, Doomsday, the boss, it's gonna hit, Doomsday, boss, Doomsday, Alt F4. Now it's going to be Doomsday, boss, woo, MVP baby, let's go. But with that aside, if you are an Igniter Sorc, you are getting some good bread today with this patch over from Korea. Although we're not getting it in our version, this is the Korean patch that just hit. So we'll probably get it in like the next month, 2 months, 3 months. Or maybe we get it lucky with the Breaker launch. I don't think so, but we'll get it soon TM. But I just want to cover it anyway because Korea did get it. We're actually waiting right now for the service to come back on our Lost Ark on the NAEU version. So I'm sitting here like nothing else to really do. So we found these patch notes. Let's have a little look at them. I'll have the link in the description so you can go check it out if you want to read through them. Common patch. These are all getting their health coefficient increase. So they're all getting buffed like a little bit of HP. Summoner, Arcana, Bard, Sorc, Shadow Hunter, or Devil Hunter I actually think is Deadeye. Blaster is Artillerist. Hawkeye, obviously you guys know that, is Scouter, Gunslinger, Demonic, Reaper, Soul Eater, Painter, and then Meteorologist I guess is Aeromancer. Moving on to Berserker. Berserkers are getting their damage reduction buff. Because you know when you go into Mayhem, you get damage reduced. It's going up by 2%. The old one used to be 70%. Now it is 72%. The damage stays the same. The attack speed, movement, all that stuff stays the same. Except for you are getting 2% increased damage reduction. Now 2% damage reduction doesn't sound like a lot. But that will add up in the end game. Because I believe it's like really multiplicative with how their shit works. But yeah, Mayhem Berserker, eating good as well. You take less damage, now you can do more Zerker Brain, me Zerker, me Smash, hit them big ass brutal cleaves and whatever else you got. Destroyer, I don't play Destroyer, so no idea. But the stats, damage amp coefficient of the Liberation skill increases per gravity core due to specialization stat has been changed as follows. Previous is that, the change is like 0.20 higher, so I guess spec scales a little bit better with that skill or whatever. The damage increase coefficient using gravity weight due to specialized stat has been changed as follows. So there's well a minor increase on the stat, the spec scaling when you use gravity weight. Maybe gravity weight is gravity training. I'm not sure how they all work. But there, identity gravity weighted mode. The normal attacks and gravity shocks have been increased by 5.6 in PvE. So a little bit of a damage buff there, and vortex gravity increased in PvE. So the big bonky boy is getting a little bit of damage buff on whatever those skills may be. And then Spearmancer, Last Mancer as we know it, getting some changes there. The neutralization skill, blah blah blah. Yungsi Rover and Red Dragon Cannon, I'm guessing that's the Red Dragon Horn, has been changed as follows. Existing lowest change HA, high, heavy arrow, I don't know. Engraved, blah blah blah, change, concentration stance, nothing changed there. Instead of now it's reduced by 2 seconds. The cooldown of the mobile device is reduced by 2 seconds. If any of you Pinnacle mains know what this means, let me know down below in the comments, but I'm not so sure. Blaster stats spec has been changed as follows. Okay, so Blaster is getting like a spec going efficiency. Bombardment I believe is one of the awakenings, or maybe it's one of the like napalm strikes or something. Bombardment, concentration fire, damage increased by 4.3 PvE. They're changing a skill effect, existing rotate, change, rotate, blah blah blah. Arcana, scratch dealer. Okay, not much happening there. I think Arcana is getting some pretty good buffs though. 30, 19.2. So let's see, the first line is 10. Always the first line there, 10, 10, and then going up to 19.2. 19.2 is the same, 4 seconds. 5 seconds is a buff on whatever that is, and then the last one is 30%. Okay, so you're getting the extra 1 second, it seems. Yeah, 4 seconds, 1 second. Again, I don't really care about all this stuff. I'm just showing you guys. We really want to see the Sorc stuff. That's what we want. Summoner skill. Okay, Summoner is getting a PvE damage of all skill increased by 26%. All of its skills, so Summoner is eating good as well. Magic Rush damage increased by 45%. I don't know what Magic Rush is. Is it the like ponies that run forward? Pyro is your little doggy. Existing change damage increase below speed increase. So he's getting like an increased damage there. Instead of 44, it's going up to 60%. Okay. LCED, LCED. Magic Amp has been changed. Corrosive Tyrant Pod. Reduce all defense hit on enemies by 12 for 6 seconds. So it used to be 5 seconds. Oh, and they removed the attack power window, so you don't need it. So it's less annoying to play it now, but does maybe the same damage. Well, I guess everything is getting buffed by like 26%. So Moss Swamp, Ready Attack, Tripod, Attack Power. So there again, your Attack Power thing has been removed because those two you needed to like use them before you hit your pets, like the second ability, so you know you can get like maximum damage for them. Surety, I think, was like your crit thingy. Your mana consumption is reduced. Okay, reduces all defense. So instead of it doing the defense thing, it's going to give you mana consumption reduced. Okay, interesting. Advanced Summoner has been changed as follows. 10, 6, 12. Okay, that's getting a buff there from 12 to 20. And on the critical hit, it's staying the same, but increasing this third skill damage. So that means all your Master Summoner, like the big Raj guy with the lightning, was like, whoa, yeah, he's getting more damage. And now we're into the Gravy, the big ass Gravy Sorc skill. The amount of Mysterious Gauge gain acquisition. So all your skills will get 10.2% increased gauge building. Absolutely insane. Inferno, damage increased by 9.5 in PvE. So Inferno is what like a lot of the old school Sorcs use, myself included. I had never actually switched over to the reverse gravity build because my Igniter Sorc was kind of just, you know, sad on the sideline waiting for some changes. But now they're actually buffing Inferno, so I don't need to change my build anymore because everyone's going to change back to Inferno, so we're good. Mana consumption has been reduced. Good. Mystic Gauge acquisition increase. Okay, so it seems like that got a double dip on the increase. I wonder if they get the 10% and this, if they actually get like what's it, 15.6%. I wonder if that's actually how it works. If so, then Inferno is going to be like the only way to go on Igniter Sorc, as well as the cooldown's been changed as well, so a shorter cooldown. Firepower, Tripod, so the Tripod there, I think it's been made faster. Instead of making the casting action longer, it creates a strengthened pillar of fire, increasing damage to enemies. Okay, yes, because it used to make it longer before this Tripod, but then increase the damage, and now it's just going to increase the damage. Okay, that's really good. Firepower supplement Tripod has been changed as follow. Movements are briefly reduced, damage enemies increased 50. Okay, so that's getting like a 30% buff on the Firepower Tripod. I don't think that's what it's called for us, but we'll have to see once we can actually get in game, which is probably going to be around midnight tonight, unfortunately. Doomsday, the skill cooldown has been changed as follows. Previously it was 32 seconds, now it is 30 seconds. I was actually watching Saint Owen stream earlier today when he was playing his Igniter Sorc. He made like a short little summary of it, and he said that you can actually get your second Doomsday in the Igniter window with as low as a level 2 gem now. So that's actually insane. I wonder if we can actually just take our Doomsday gem off completely. We'll have to see after the changes, but I don't think so. I think I have like a level 9 Doomsday gem on mine, a cooldown. So we'll see how that all goes, but less cooldown, and obviously it'll be shortened even more when you're inside the Ignite window when you hit the Ignite. Mana consumption has been reduced. Okay, attack range increased. I wonder if that means that you can hit it from further away, or if that actually means the AoE where it lands is bigger. I think it means you can hit it from further away, so you can be further away from the boss and actually hit your Doomsday. The time until meteorite falls after casting is completed has been reduced. Now this is the whole shenanigans at the start of the video. Instead of Doomsday, you know, taking like 10 years to drop, it's just gonna, you can't even hit another skill, because before you would use like Doomsday and then Blaze, or Doomsday, Rhyme Arrow, you would like do another skill before you Arcane Rupture. Ain't nothing about that anymore. So Doomsday, I mean Ignite actually got simpler to play, because now it's just like easy monkey brain, monkey see, you know. Chuck your Blaze down, chuck your Doomsday. As soon as your Doomsday is finished casting, boom, hit Arcane Rupture, and then you do your rotation. So that is really good, and it also makes it easier to hit because it gives the boss less time to move away. So that is beautiful. The time movement skills after using skill has been changed to be faster. The Flame Zone Tripod has been changed as follows. Blah blah blah. Increased by 40% total damage. So the total damage is going up on the Flame Zone Tripod. I believe this is one of the, I think it's like the Burn Tripod on Ignite, on Doomsday I mean. I can't remember the exact name of it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And then Magic Amp is another one you use instead of the final, the crit damage one. The increases by an additional 20%, and then the update it's going to increase by 24. So we're getting a 4% buff on the Magic Amp one. You do use Magic Amp on pretty much all your skills, because, you know, Magic Amp for the Ignite window. Scourge. Scourge is, what's Scourge? Is this Punishing Strike maybe? Because that's the only thing with Magic Amp. Doomsday, Punishing Strike, and Explosions. I'm guessing this is Punishing Strike. When the attack hits, blah blah blah, 90% the same. Okay, so they're all getting a 4% buff, it seems. Explosion as well on the magic. That's actually insane. 4% buff on all 3 skills. Doomsday is going to land faster. You can easily fit 2 Doomsdays. Yo, igniters are going to the moon, baby. I think I want to push my igniter to 1600 this week before I was going to breaker swap. I'm still going to breaker swap to main swap as a breaker, but I think we will start pushing the Sorc up now so she can actually start working on some elixirs. So let's have a look there. Reverse gravity. I never really liked reverse gravity. Even while I played reflux, I used to play casting reflux. I know I'm weird, but I love the build. So I never really cared too much about reverse gravity. The gauge acquisition by additional. Oh, I didn't know that they could get gauge. Quick preparation, blah, blah, blah. The skill level increase to medium. Legacy of Killer Tripod overflow. Identity gauge cannot be obtained. Okay, so increases the damage, but identity cannot be obtained. Okay, cool. Awakening, Call of the End. I'm guessing that's when you summon all the meteors down. The skill has been changed from normal manipulation to point manipulation. It occurs around a specific mouse position. Really? So you can like target the attack now? The attack detection range has been adjusted so the meteorite fragment attack can be concentrated in a narrow range. Damage from meteorite is increased by 28%. Changes so that the mysterious magic gauge is not acquired when the attack is hit. When the attack is hit? Wait, what? So you don't get gauge from it? I don't think you got gauge from it before anyway. The neutralization of the skill has been changed as follows. Critically injured, change award. Okay, I'm not sure what this all means, but I think it means it's going to be more condensed. With Saint's notes from his breakdown of it, I believe he still said the other one is still better because, you know, you use the other one for gauge building and the damage is about the same. This one, apparently, if the boss is really big and all the meteors hit, it's like equivalent to 1 Doomsday. So I would probably rather get the other one to build up gauge faster and hit 2 Doomsdays in an ignite window. I mean, getting an ignite is obviously 2 Doomsdays guaranteed now, but you guys know what I mean. Rather hit the 2 Doomsdays and have the like half a bar gauge than using this massive AoE meteor fall, even though it looks pretty cool though. Moving on, engraving, the effect of ignition has been changed as follows. So what we got, there's our damage and there's our crit chance. Critical damage is the same. Ooh, the crit chance is increased by 5%. That's huge because, you know, when you're not 100% or like 95 to 100% crit, you like freaking never crit. It's like landing a tap. When you click tap, it's either 50-50, no matter how much high the percent is. So that's good. Another 5% closer to that 100%. Really good. Getting a crit chance increase there. So in short words, igniter, going to the moon, baby. Play some ignite. Oh, summon is also going to the moon. Arcana is getting a good buff. And the rest I don't really understand. Those are the only 3 that I actually care about because, you know, I'm a mage enjoyer. Oh, Blaster too. Blast is good. I like Artillery. So Artillery is getting a little buff. Spearmaster, I have no idea what's happening to them. Destroyer, I think getting buff. Berserker getting the damage. And then everybody is, just about everybody, I think we maybe missed somebody here. Just about everybody is getting some, it looks like the Warriors were, yeah, it looks like the Warriors were excluded from this. So pretty much everybody else except the Warriors are getting a bit of a HP boost. Obviously, I mean, the Warriors are fucking juicy, big ass boys. But that is it for this video. Also, there is some more stuff further down. So if you guys do want to go read like all of the changes, I mean, we don't even have Inkinda yet, so like what's the point? But if you do want to go read all the bug fixes, the rower talk, all of that stuff, I'll leave it in the link for you. Go check it out. But yeah, we just covered the class changes, mainly the Sorc changes, because, you know, I'm a big Sorc enjoyer. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will probably not be streaming tonight because I don't know when the servers will be back on. But we will be streaming loud and early tomorrow afternoon, or like maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow because, you know, we got no time to play today. So tune into the streams at twitch.tv/Augiesaint. I'd love to see you guys there. If you like this video, you know the drill. Hit the love button, guys. Love me and leave me a subscribe. I appreciate every one of you beautiful people, and I'll see you in the next one.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be